drills it from deep. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
A physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Cunningham outside. Harris outside. Pass to Duren. Detroit moving the ball around. For three, Robinson. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Hero right side. Here's Adebayo. And a nice finish on the layup. Adebayo's got 5 points.
If Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Wiggins. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the 10-footer. Duren with the rebound. Here's Cunningham. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Now here's Mitchell. And Cunningham pulls it down. Pass to Duren. Cunningham, left side. Out to Harris. Hits a three-pointer.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. It helps his team space the floor.
Here's Wiggins. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Yeah, and you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Ware in the post. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Out to Thompson. Now Duren. Thompson in the post. And they force the shot clock violation. Great feed. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Erik Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Ryan, back over to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Mitchell. The Pistons clear it. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Pistons trailing. Ivy, left side. It's stolen. Here's Yakachonis. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Ivy. Yakachonis grabs the board. Fontecchio outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's Yakachonis. That shot, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Ivy. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Harris. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Fontecchio outside. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Miami out in front. They're up by...
The Pistons. 9.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Well, Stan, whether he's coming off the bench or starting, Caris LeVert has become a guy teams rely on.
Yeah, Brian, coaches love that about him. He can produce for you whenever you need him to. That readiness is a valuable trait in this league.
Here's Yakachonis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Here's Yakachonis. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ware. The rebound by Stewart. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to LeVert. The floater. Miami grabs the miss. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Brian?
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Down low. Here's Jaquez. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he is a gifted attacker. When Jaquez Jr. gets this kind of opening, you know what happens next.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So both teams making some changes here. Cunningham is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Salto.
Outside Jaquez. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. And now a 9-point Miami lead.
Well, Jaquez doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he can hit those when he's feeling it.
Harris misses. Stand while they're cobbling together an offense. The Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating. Making that commitment's a key pillar of the Heat culture. Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Can they get it? Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
Detroit substitution. Number 8.
Pass to Thompson. And he lays it up and in.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Jonas. And a two-handed jam!
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Shot clock at 6. There's Cunningham with a 3. The rebound by Ware.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Jonas. Give him 8 points now. Hero on the wing. And there's another one for the Heat.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Tobias Harris.
Gets the 3 to fall.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. Hero, no good. Pistons trail by 10.
One of the most underrated scorers in the NBA. Tobias Harris is a tough assignment.
Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Here's Jonas. Here's Adebayo. Working inside. Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo's going to go after that offensive board. He is relentless in his effort.
It's tipped. And here's Hero. Here's Jonas. Outside Jaquez. Nice D from Thompson. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 11. It's stolen by Jaquez. Hero scanning the floor. Adebayo sets a screen. And a miss there on the triple. And we've reached halftime in this one. Miami out in front, up 11. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pistons trail by 11. Cunningham with the ball. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Hero outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Powerful take from Cunningham.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Clock at 6. Powell outside. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 11. And stand the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
Out to the wing. Here's Fontecchio. Buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 14.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kinds of looks.
And Cunningham throws it down.
The assist.
And Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
Now here's Hero. He has 6. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now Hero. 5 to shoot. Shot from the low post is good. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Adebayo grabs the board. Pass to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. And he dumps it down.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw good, LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Larson. He takes it in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said, these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Back to you guys.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. Pass to Powell. Fires the three. And Ivy pulls it down. Pistons trail up by 15. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's LeVert. Rebound, Miami. Here's Yakachonis. Give him 8 points now. And Ivy pulls it down. It's an even 3-on-3 break. .146 left to play in the third quarter. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Jenkins. 5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Stewart sinks it from distance.
Wow, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
When you're a 6'8 pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And, man, he sets some teeth-rattling things.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. 2:15 left in the third quarter. Here's LeVert. Over to the wing. Here's Holland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assist from
Holland's got his second basket.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
.46 seconds left in the third quarter.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts today. That free throw no good.
Pistons.
Good on the second one. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Heat leading by 13. Here's Jakučionis. 12 points for him. Pass to Fontecchio. 6 on the shot clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. There's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First team foul.
Hero for 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Miami Heat up 15 points as this.
The Pistons. 32.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Miami leading by 15. Pass to Fontecchio. Three-pointer. Duren with a rebound. Here's the Pistons with the ball. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, this guy's so clever and crafty. Cunningham with a world-class fake.
Here's Jakučionis. Pass to Adebayo. The layup misses. Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham outside. Harris outside. Off target with the 3. Wiggins attacks. Fontecchio outside. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Cunningham outside. Offensive board. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Wiggins with a steal.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Pass to Jakučionis. High arcing shot. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Cunningham. And a missed layup. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Jakučionis. Defended by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jakučionis. That one doesn't drop. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And here's Cunningham. Pass to Holland. And here's Harris outside. Jakučionis grabs the board. Miami leading by 13. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Pistons trail by 13. Outside Robinson. And again, no good by Detroit. So it's Miami now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Ware with it. Now guarded by Harris. Ware the screen. It's Hero on the take. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Heat lead by 15.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
You have the camera on you. Take it.
Send it over to Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Jaquez.
Hey, right here. Oh, I got it.
Here's Hero. And stolen by Cunningham. Robinson outside. Shoots a three. The putback. Outside Cunningham. Takes a three. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Here's Harris. 6 to shoot. From deep. Cleared away by Jaquez.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Wiggins. Oh, he can't get the layup. Pistons trail by 12. Harris. And the three misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Hero.
Who's watching here?
And he drives in. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Pistons, Thompson.
So it comes up empty at the line.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Ausar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
Hero! Yes, sir! Banking in the layup!
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Heat.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tyler Hero.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Jaquez, the triple drop.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team. and they never let up.
Hero using the glass to lay it in.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always